Hey, welcome back to our three-part series on what's the deal with Bitcoin. I didn't know much of anything, but then I hooked up here with our expert in cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular, Marcus Sakamoto. Thank you, Marcus, for teaching me so much and coming back.
My pleasure, Jimmy.
A lot of people, when I do one or two things with them, they don't come back for a third, so you're setting a new record. Well done.
I'm a pioneer for you.
Yes, and I'm a pioneer. Last time we talked, I set up my first Coinbase account, and it took, what, about 5 minutes, and bam, I owned Bitcoin.
Yes, you were able to do it very successfully, so anybody can do it, right?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Okay, so I guess now the question I have is, why would you, or maybe why would you not, put your money into Bitcoin? Why do this?
And the case of something like Bitcoin is not whether you buy or you don't buy, it's how much you buy. And if you have any kind of discretionary income, if you could afford a $5 coffee or a $12 movie ticket, you could buy a Bitcoin, right? Why wait? Why try to time the market? We have no idea where Bitcoin will be today. We have no idea where Bitcoin will be tomorrow. You need to just put your toes in the water and just take a taste of it, right?
Right.
So do it now, do it today.
Right, well, there's never, if you look historically, if you're holding this for more than, say, a month or so, there's never historically been a really bad time to buy.
No, it's been crazy. It's been going up and up. So
yeah,
the best way you're going to learn about Bitcoin is to buy. You can just buy $5 worth, right? You can buy $10 worth. And once you own it and feel different, you'll be watching it, and then that will force you to educate yourself. And that's the best way of educating yourself is if you have something in the game.
Yeah, and when we say it goes up, there have been little downs, and there have been some downs that have freaked people out. China said they weren't going to recognize the currency, and it went down for a while, but then it recovered and gained.
Yes. And then one day we'll have a big down. It may stay down for more than one day.
Yeah.
So that's the exciting part about this world. And then, isn't it worth $5 to be in this game? Isn't it worth, instead of buying Starbucks, buying $5 worth of Bitcoin?
By the way, this is not financial advice. Talk to a financial advisor if you have one, and understand that there's risk involved. Whatever you put into Bitcoin could go poof, because nobody knows. But there is something about it that's a little bit addictive. We have some people around the office who have put in 25 bucks, and every day they're watching, and for some people that's turned into a lot. So cryptocurrency is a bigger game. Are there any other, have you put a little fun money in any of the other currencies?
No, I stick to Bitcoin and Ethereum because that's where my company is. We're basically working off an Ethereum blockchain.
Okay.
You want to, if you don't know anything, you want to sort of stay in the Bitcoin world because that's the biggest, that has the best network out there. And then at the end of the day, you're going to be able to go to somewhere like McDonald's one day and use those Bitcoins to buy a Big Mac. And that's what's really important, right, Jimmy?
Yeah, yes, because, the obesity epidemic is real. Okay, now I have a question for you. When does it turn, like nobody wants to be first, right? Because you don't want to be that guy that bought a pizza or a Big Mac, and then 2 years later, oh my gosh, in hindsight, I spent $100,000 on a Big Mac, right? So if it goes way up, when does this turn from a speculative investment to a currency that we use every day? And when it does turn into a currency, is it going to just lose all value?
Oh, it won't lose all value. It's turning into currency because, again, people have the confidence in it. So the question is, when does it become speculative and when does it just become mainstream? It's just this network effect that we were talking previously. The more people involved, the more stores, the more movie theaters, the more Starbucks, the more ubiquitous it becomes, the more it becomes stable, the volatility will go down, and then it will become more mainstream.
Okay, and let's talk about, this started, when we talk about the origins of Bitcoin, it started on the fringes of economic activity, right? We were talking about like kind of dark web, shady dealing, sketchy things like, arms deals, drug deals, whatever. Is it beginning to get more adopted in mainstream transactions?
Oh, absolutely. Basically, any new technology sort of starts on the dark side where the bad boys try to jump in for
every innovation on the internet. It's well known. Every innovation on the internet started in porn. Then it got used by everybody else, right?
That's what I heard. I wasn't a user. That's what you told me, so I believe you, Jerry.
You had an example from like the 70s or 80s.
Yeah, with VHS and Betamax back then. The first users were, the pornography industry. And then they're the ones who made it widespread, and then basically Hollywood jumped in.
the fact that Bitcoin started out in kind of the shady parts of economic activity shouldn't necessarily shy us away from it.
No. That's a normal evolution of technology.
And you think that in the future, I'm asking you, I'm not going to hold you to this. I know you're not a financial advisor, you're a cryptocurrency guy. And I just want to know, I've heard some crazy predictions that from Bitcoin's a bubble and is going to be completely worthless in a year to it's going to be over $100,000 a coin. Where do you think? Is the truth somewhere between that?
It's absolutely in between. It will not go to zero. Whether it's going to go to 100,000, it's just a matter of time.
All right, go Star Trek with me. Are we talking about a universal currency?
Yes, we are, absolutely. And that is going to wreak havoc in the banking world. It's going to make things much, much cheaper for you and I.
As long as I don't have to learn Klingon.
What's going to make it is that, that 5-inch thick walnut drawers is going to become a little less, right? At the end of the day, Costco will be holding a Bitcoin account, and we won't even need Costco cards anymore.
Are you saying that I have a Costanza wallet? Is that what you're accusing me of?
No. You know how much I love you, Jimmy.
Marcus, I've learned a lot in our 3 conversations about what's the deal with Bitcoin. Thank you so much for making this all down to scale. I get it now.
Great. Thank you very much, Jimmy. My pleasure.
All right. That's what's the deal with Bitcoin. We need you to subscribe to this channel. There it is. The button's right down there. Just go ahead and click on that and subscribe, and we will see you again for the next series of What's the Deal with fill in the blank.